long time ago, peanut butter used to be a complete no-brainer, and that's until I started going to health food stores in the 70s when you had sort of grind your own, and I grind up the peanuts and take it home, and of course there was no salt and the oil separated. So even today in my refrigerator, I have a Jif or Skippy, and then I have sort of the natural one that one of my kids brings home, and I always use the Jif or Skippy because it's easy to spread, and I like the fact that it's homogenized. So maybe I should rethink this whole notion, maybe not. We're here to do an updated tasting of peanut butters.
I've got plenty of peanut butter for you. Peanut butter is changing, Chris. Now this is the old-fashioned peanut butter right here. This is just peanuts and salt, and you can see an awful lot of oil on the top. And that's how peanut butter was until the 20s, when somebody figured out that if they added hydrogenated fat, you have the creamy spread that you and I grew up on as kids. So the new thing is there are all these natural peanut butters, and of course the government doesn't regulate the word natural.
Of course not.
You can call anything
it's
natural.
America.
So they have figured out that rather than putting hydrogenated vegetable, cottonseed, or soybean oil, that they could take palm oil, which is naturally high in saturated fat. And you can see there's a little bit of oil here. It doesn't quite get as smooth as the ones with the hydrogenated oil, but it's certainly not like the oil slick of the old-fashioned. So we're really interested to see how do these natural peanut butters do in a taste test. We did the tasting 3 ways. The way you're doing it, we made a peanut sauce to go with sachets, and we also baked peanut butter cookies. So anything that you're liking?
This is clearly the best texture, the worst texture, the most natural. These two were close, and I probably picked this one, but they were very close. The smooth one was?
That's the natural Jif. It was our runner-up.
Oh,
we
like
liked
that.
it. It's with the palm oil.
But it has more of a kind of a toasty flavor. I like it.
It does have a nice flavor. We wish it were even smoother, but it's an excellent choice.
Now, this one was the coarsest, obviously.
Right, that's the Smucker's Natural.
Yeah.
There's just peanuts and salt in that,
Yeah.
and it tastes like what you think it's going to taste
And if
like.
you still own a tie-dye shirt like I do, you'd probably like that one. I thought these two were fairly close. I probably would pick this one, but it was close. So
That's the winner, Skippy.
Yeah.
Now that's old-fashioned. That's with the hydrogenated vegetable oil. It was our taster's favorite. Didn't love the peanut flavor on that, but people thought it had a great texture, and it reminded them, I think, of what they had when they were a kid. That's a smart balance. So this is another one of the natural ones. This has palm oil and flaxseed oil. We did not like this one. You didn't seem to pick up on this. People in the tasting panel thought it was a little fishy tasting. It's like flaxseed oil has sometimes that fishiness about it. So that was a natural one that we thought was at the bottom of the rankings.
okay, so the winner was the Skippy.
Skippy.
And Jif was number 2.
Natural Jif was runner-up, yes.
Okay, so the winner was Skippy and Jif. Seems like we've been here before.
We have been here before.
Skippy and Jif. Anyway, so Skippy number 1 and Jif number 2.